Yo, what's up guys? Today it's gonna be an interesting video, but before I start, letting you know there's some kind of zit in my mouth, so pissed off, but I'm still excited enough to get through this because I'm pretty much gonna walk you through my thought process of what I'm going through in terms of the sales side. So as you guys know, I have quite a bit of stuff going on right now, right? Like I said, alarm. I have a call. Trying to close this guy. I've been trying to close to some people. I'll get on that in a bit. Anyways, I have quite a few stuff going on. I'm trying to structure the way I fulfill the clients and getting that like really down packed. And once that gets down packed, I'm going to be opening up way more energy and time for trying out new things, more sales techniques, things like that, right? So, having that said, let's get down to it. These are right here in front of you, 90% of all the ways you can get SEO clients. Pretty much. If there's one or two I missed here and there, then that's it. But other than that, these are almost all of them. And you know, the principles don't really change, right? You look at these techniques, they don't change much, but the some of them, like Facebook ads, webinars, funnels, might like evolve as time goes because the platforms change. But other than that, the basic idea stays the same. So why is it that we find ourselves, if you're like me, you know, going through like, which is the next technique I'm going to use? You already know all the techniques that are out there. And this is how I'm going to choose it, all right? So first of all, let me give you a little bit of a quick synopsis of the ones that I actually have experience in, because most of these I don't have experience in, right? Wait, damn. Now I'm like thinking in two ways, because I have a client call. He said he's going to call me anywhere from 10 to 12 p.m., 12 in the morning today. So if that call comes, this video is going to be interrupted and hopefully it turns into a sale. But anyways, other than that, pause this shit. Alright, so let's get into it. Cold calling and video email. I'm going to give you 2 pointers, okay? Yeah, I'm getting hot in here. Out of these things. If cold calling just works, it's pretty evident, I believe that very hard if you look at my channel, and video email also works really well. I actually surprised myself how well video email works, right? Which is why I have videos, and I've been doing it for some time, where you know, you can literally predict the amount of people that you're going to hear back from if you are doing it consistently, right? Now the problem with this that I see in other people is that they choose one of the other for the wrong reasons, okay? And what I'm talking about is this. If you're choosing video email because you think that, okay, let's say you choose, okay, I'm going to start with cold calling or video email. And then you're like, all right, I'm going to go with email. And the reason you're choosing it because you're afraid to get on the phones or get on a call with people, then you're going to have trouble, right? It's not going to work out as easily, and you're going to actually shoot yourself in the foot, because video email in the sale, it's going to get them interested, but to build more trust, you're going to need some kind of other combination. I'm not going to say it has to be cold calling. It could be face-to-face, but most people who are afraid of cold calling are probably afraid of face-to-face, right? But what I'm trying to get to is that you can't choose video email because you just hate or you're afraid of cold calling. It has to be that you're okay with cold calling and you're just sending video email because you're better at it, you feel more comfortable sending it. But when the time comes that you have to get on the phone with the client, you're going to pick up the phone and get on the phone with the client, right? That's that. Okay, like that just needs to be said. Like, you can't hide behind your computer. You're going to take way longer, waste time, and just make yourself go through so much more effort when you could just bridge the gap. Once people are, you know, even a little bit interested, you can bridge the gap so much faster by just getting on the phone with them, right? That's that. Now, the other part of this is this. This is a funnel right here in of itself. If you haven't picked that up already, right? Since every technique that people do, like every technique that you use to get clients, right? If you're doing simultaneously for you know, in the same, under the same roof, I don't know how to put it, right? They become part of a funnel. They just do all the time. You're not going to do one or the other. With the people who you're just cold calling, you shouldn't just cold call them, right? Hopefully I'm making that sense. Let me give another example to make it clear. All right, right now I have a pretty good video email. I can send a pretty good synopsis of that gets people interested when I send them emails. Now, recently I've been working out to up my game with cold calling script, right? So now it's like a 1-2 punch. I can send a video email, and when they're really interested, I can get them on a cold call, and it'll be different. Now, mind you, the cold calling script that I have so far is also designed to accomplish the same thing as the video email, which is initial attraction. But what's going to happen is they're going to go into both should go into second things, or only at least one of them should. I'm going to go with the cold calling one, which is a qualification call. A call that I get on with them that takes them through more in depth about their business that wasn't done in the first call or in the video email. Follow me right now, right? Qualification call. And then lastly, which I don't have yet, is I just go every time it's custom, but I need to get a structure to, is a presentation. It's a full presentation. Every time it's custom, I thought it should be custom, but it can be generalized a bit down, so you hit major sales points that you should show to every client, if that makes sense, right? That I'm still gonna work on, right? Sales presentation. And to make it more interesting, to make it more interesting for me and have a higher close rate, I'm actually working for this part, planning to make it in person, right? I'm probably gonna have, I already have one that's screen sharing, sort of. Gonna have that down so it's more generalized and compact, and I have some points and outline. But once that's done as well, I want to make one for in-person one using techniques that's very similar to selling life insurance. More on that later. I know I'm doing a horrible job as telling this, but trying to get you guys catch up to where I am at. All right, so that's what I'm doing with this, right? This is my entire sales thing right now that I've planned out. Now, there is so much other stuff that you can do that's going to get you plans as well, right? So I don't know if I should go through it all, but I'll give you a brief understanding of each of the things, right? All right. Thumbtack. Send bids to people who have phone number available. Start there. Don't waste your money. Most times they're going to watch it and not even contact you back, right? So whenever the bid comes, you can see send quote. Phone number available upon bidding. So if that is available and they put that option when they send it, then bid on that and then follow it up with a cold call. All right, you can do that. Direct mail. This is something that's well known in the space by now. I have never tried it, but if I was to, it would be a combination with this. I would never send direct mail as cold. That's too much money. That's so expensive because each of them, 3D mail, not normal mail. 3D mail is going to cost you $5 to $7 a mail. If you send 100, that's $700 right there. Yes, I get it. The math should still make sense. 100 concentrated direct mail, if one person turns into a client, that's good enough. Yes, it's true. With our kind of margin, if a client costs you $600, $700 every time, you'd still take that all day. But I don't feel comfortable enough in thinking that I can get a client even with 100. So if I do it, I'm only going to do it in combination. I'm not going to type it out. In combination with cold calling and my presentation and video email, right? It's going to be part of it. Meaning that I cold call the guy or I video email the guy. I got him interested. Now I can't, he's not replying with email. I don't have his phone number, or he's always busy with the phone number. Then I would have a package that's really awesome and niche down, and I send it to him to his business address. Now he knows I'm serious, right? Because I sent him that shit, and that would be in combination, right? You get it, like 1, 2, and then now direct mail is going to be like a hook. All right, so that's that. Now we're getting into a realm that I have no clue about. Like Facebook ads, webinars, authority. All I can say about this is this. I have never done this. But if I do, my funnel is completely going to change. By that what I mean is this. If I run Facebook ads targeted around their area for my niche that I'm going to do marketing, then I'm going to get them on a landing page, right? On my website. Landing page where they can see and maybe download an email. Download like 7 tips to get more, do your social media on autopilot or whatever, something like a roofer might like, and then get them to get their email, and then email them some value in a sequence, and then invite them to a webinar. Jesus, I'm like choking on words that are not even coming out. Invite them to a webinar later, and then try to sell them at mass. That would be my plan with that. just do webinar marketing for all roofers and then show them exactly what I would pretty much show them on a qualification call plus a sales presentation, and then try to close them. Say that, hey, we have limited, we're only taking 4 clients for this month, and try to get them to pay at the end, just like one of those sales. But the thing is this would be that combination, and with it would be authority. By authority, I mean literally like authoritative content. Like, I would first build out products in my website that has very in-depth nugget giving, if that's a word, like, very valuable information to the roofer, to the plumber, about how they can take their online marketing to the next level and really break it down, almost as if you're kind of giving away some of your secrets. Because really, like, guys, the people who are going to pay you, don't be afraid to get, like, educate them very well, because the people who are serious about their business, they're not going to just be like, oh, okay, now I know, I'm going to try it. They're going to be like, this guy sounds good, here, take my money and do it. The real business owners are going to do that, and the ones who are not going to buy, they wouldn't have bought anyways, right? So don't be afraid to do that, right? But that's the combination I would do. Again, I don't have experience in this, but if I were to go into it, that's exactly what I'd do. All right. Now going down, as you can see, the video is getting kind of long, 11 minutes right now. But YouTube videos, it would go in combination with authority, right? Craigslist posting, I've tried it. It gets really messy with the how do you say, IP addresses and stuff like that. I couldn't keep up with it, so I gave it up. But I keep hearing people get good results, especially with that thing with IFTTT, meaning anytime somebody says the word in Craigslist with like SEO agency or looking for SEO consultant, you get an alert in your email, so you can go contact them, right? That's pretty cool. Sounds pretty awesome, right? Haven't tried it yet. Probably in the radar, but that's that. Networking, cold email we already covered. BNI, and we're getting to the end. Asking for referrals should be all time. That's not a question. You should have a way to ask referrals. Like, have a way, like learn how to ask for referrals, because I had to learn it. I never asked for referrals. As you guys saw recently, a video I made, I was scratching my head, looking all over the place when I was trying to ask for referrals. It's as if, what the fuck? It's like almost as if I have to make a sale to ask for referrals, and then it was difficult for me, right? Because I never did it. So teach yourself how to ask for referrals. Actually have like a script or some kind of general idea how to ask for it. Because if you don't, then what's going to end up happening is you're just not going to ask. So that's that. And SEO rankings, it's something that I'm planning to do maybe after 1 or 2 more clients. That's basically like rank for my city, right? My agency website, I never paid attention to it because I never used it to get clients, but it's coming to a point where I want to, even for bragging, I guess, rank my agency as the top as in one of the cities around here which has good search volume. Probably not going to be New York City, obviously. Gregory Ortiz has that, but one of the other towns, probably Westchester or something like that. But anyways, that's a long-term thing. I don't have too much, I'm not putting my eggs on that to bring me clients or anything like that, right? That's just like something later. And web design for cheap, I just mentioned this because I've just been in so many interviews where people said that, their first client they got is through web design, right? If you suck at web design like me, and if you want to do this technique, it'll be basically like partnering up with somebody who's really good at web design. It's probably going to be overseas, and you pay them like, whatever, $300 to $500, and then you contact businesses at the same time for web design, right? Try to sell SEO and web design at the same time, and anytime somebody sees your work, have a different portfolio on your website, wherever you want to show them your portfolio, they'll see awesome websites that you can create, and once they do, now you have a permanent person that will listen to you every time whenever they are ready to take their business to the next level, right? That's that. So, having go through all this and looking at this now, this is what I am going to be working on in the near future, right? Or thinking about. Either it's going to be, I already have this, I want to get this down packed, but then I want to work on a method that is doesn't take as much resource, it doesn't take as much time and energy. You see, these are all very time and energy. Like cold calling is probably one of the highest, like time and energy, right? Qualifications, sales presentations, video emails, sending out emails, they're all time and energy. I want to get into one that is just like, I can just use money, right? For example, Facebook ads, or maybe even YouTube videos, right? YouTube video ads. People who are looking to fix their, how to get better at fixing roofs and stuff, only show it to them of a small YouTube video of me doing a quick walkthrough of my sales presentation, right? All like the highest parts, obviously. That could be one of them. But whatever it is, I'm trying to get people, I'm getting the idea of getting some people interested through some kind of funnel of what I'm going to do. Webinar, set some authority, actually put some time into my website, which looks like shit still today. My agency website, that is. And yeah, so anyways, guys, wanted to get that out in the open of what I'm planning and what my thoughts are and all the things. The thing to take away, if you're going to take away one thing here, is choose 1, 2, 3 combination, right? If you're going to choose multiple things, choose something that goes well together. Don't be like, okay, I'm going to run Facebook ads to get people, and then everything is on the ads to get you people, and then I'm going to like cold call them. Or I mean, it has to be a combination, right? So get in that, put together something that you believe is going to work together. Well, obviously, emailing and following up with calls is a classic. If you send a direct mail with it, that's awesome. If you do a sales message with it, that completes like all the, how do you say, like high energy, high time type stuff. But a common trend, if you guys pick it up by seeing all this, is the more balls you have, the less skillful you have to be. Like I said this in like, previous videos, like my cold calling skills is not that high. But since cold calling in of itself requires balls more than email, you're probably going to get more people interested, right? So it sounds funny, but it's so true. Like if you're sending cold emails all day and you're not, you're going to have to be more skillful. You're going to have to slowly get to the top 5% or 1% of the people in skill who can cold email really well, make it personalized, and do it in a systematic way, compared to if you are just a beginner and you're like, all right, I'm just going to be bull and pick up the phone. You're going to be in a better position because you don't have the skills yet, but since you're picking something that needs more balls, you're going to be doing well, right? And that goes well with everything, sales presentation, all that stuff, right? So guys, have a good combination that's going to work out. As you guys know, this is what I'm going to be getting down packed. After that, I'm going to pick one of these things that I can just like, spend some money and have it come in the funnel. But other than that, to end this video, the only way I can make it super interesting is call that client, right guys? My birthday's coming up, and for my birthday I want a client. So let's see how this call goes. It's a long video. I'm frantic. I feel like I drank coffee, but I didn't. Aww, what a sad ending. I hope you picked up. Alright guys, so that didn't work out, but let's get it. Peace.